Hello children, today I will explain you first chapter of biology, tissues. There are two kinds of tissues, plant tissues and animal tissues. I will begin with plant tissues. Plant tissues are broadly classified into two types, meristematic tissue and permanent tissue. Now first we will study about meristematic tissue. Meristematic tissues are a group of young cells. The work of meristematic tissue is to divide continuously and to form different types of cells. The cells of meristematic tissue, they are thin-walled, undifferentiated, compactly arranged, and they have a dense cytoplasm and they have a large nucleus. The basic work of meristematic tissue is these cells, they help in increasing the length and girth of the plants. As a result, they help in the growth of the plant, growth of the various organs of the plant. Now, based on the location where the meristematic tissue is located in the plant, they are categorized into three types: apical meristem, lateral meristem, and intercalary meristem. Now, apical meristem, by the name you can make out that apical meristem is present at the growing tips of the plant, such as the tips of branches, roots, stems, and it is mainly responsible for increasing the length of these parts. Lateral meristem, lateral means sides. So the lateral meristem is present on the lateral side of the stem and it is responsible for increasing the girth of the plant. It has got one more work. It also helps in healing the wounds or cuts in the plant. Now we come to intercalary meristem. Intercalary meristem is basically found at the base of the leaves, just above or below the nodes. Node is the region from where a leaf arises on the stem. So intercalary meristem is present either just above the node or just below the node. Typically in plants such as bamboo, sugarcane and grasses. The work of intercalary meristem is to help in the longitudinal growth of the plant at the internode. Now what is an internode? The region between two nodes is called as an internode. This is an internode. So that was all about meristematic tissue. Now I will explain you permanent tissue. Permanent tissues are made up of cells which are produced by the continuous division of meristematic tissue. Once the meristematic tissue lose their capacity to divide, they take up the shape and function of permanent tissues. Now, permanent tissues are classified into two kinds: simple permanent tissue and complex permanent tissue. I will first begin with the simple permanent tissue. Now, this type of tissue forms the major part of the plant body, and the basic function of simple permanent tissue is to provide mechanical support to the plants. Simple permanent tissue is further classified into three kinds: parenchyma, collenchyma and sclerenchyma. Parenchyma, it consists of thin-walled cells. These cells may be oval, round or polygonal in shape. They have intercellular spaces, as you can see in this image. It is found in the roots, stem, leaves, flowers and fruits. Most parenchyma cells store food material and waste products such as crystals, gums and tannins, which are produced by the plant. Some of the parenchyma cells also contain chloroplast. That is why they are green in color. And the cells that contain chloroplast, they involve in the process of photosynthesis. Those parenchyma cells which perform the process of photosynthesis, they are called as chlorenchyma. In aquatic plants, parenchyma contains air spaces also, which helps the plant to float, and this type of parenchyma which contains air spaces is called as aerenchyma. Now we come to collenchyma. Collenchyma consists of living cells which are either oval or polygonal. They do not have any intercellular spaces. These cells have thick corners, as you can see in this diagram. This tissue is found in the leaf petiole and the stem. The work of collenchyma is to provide elasticity, flexibility, and mechanical strength to the leaf and the stem. Now we come to sclerenchyma. It is composed of thick-walled cells, as you can see in this image. The sclerenchyma helps in strengthening the cell wall. Mature sclerenchyma are generally dead. These have little or no cytoplasm. And again, the work of sclerenchyma is to give strength, mechanical strength to the stem. Sometimes sclerenchyma is also found in the veins of the leaves. Now we come to complex permanent tissue. The complex permanent tissue, they are made up of more than one type of cell. They work together as a single unit to perform a specific but a complex function. It is also known as vascular tissue. The work of vascular tissue is to transport food, water, and minerals within the plant body. Now, it is of two types, xylem and phloem. Xylem is basically made up of dead cells, and the function of xylem is to transport water and minerals from the roots to the aerial parts of the plant, especially to the leaves. Phloem, it is made up of living cells. The function of phloem is to transport food which is made by the leaves by the process of photosynthesis to the rest of the plant.